Across India's sprawling cities, nature endures in unexpected ways. From swifts nesting under flyovers to sunbirds sipping nectar from balcony flowers, life persists amidst the noise. But how are these birds really coping in our rapidly growing urban jungles? Urban areas, though dominated by infrastructure and human activity, are increasingly being recognized as important habitats for many bird species. Yet, these ecosystems are under constant pressure from habitat fragmentation, pollution, and shifts in floral composition. The State of India's Birds 2023 report offers valuable insights into how bird populations are faring across the country, including in its rapidly expanding urban centres. Amongst the findings is a mixed picture. While some urban adapted species are stable and ever increasing, others, especially specialist feeders like insectivores, are in decline.
Urban areas are highly modified ecosystems and highly managed by humans. So one of the difference in urban areas is that the floral diversity, that is the kind of trees, shrubs and other plants you find in urban areas, can be very different from what we find in natural areas.
These patterns highlight a larger truth. Urban spaces, though highly managed, are ecologically uneven. A lush green park may exist in one part of the city, while another has little to no vegetation. This uneven distribution directly affects which birds are present, how abundant they are, and how well they survive. Frugivorous birds, which feed on fruits and nectar, are faring better in cities. Barbets, green pigeons, and quails thrive where fruiting trees like figs, mango, or jamun are planted. Nectar-feeding sunbirds and generalist species such as bulbuls and parakeets also find plenty of food. But insectivores, which depend on healthy insect populations, struggle in cities where pesticide use and loss of wild patches reduce their food. Omnivores, such as crows and babblers, adapt opportunistically, often relying on human waste or leftovers. Although it might appear that some birds are faring well in the urban landscape, deeper inspection reveals issues that need urgent attention. At the heart of these issues is the absence of structured ecological planning. Ensuring sustainable urban diversity requires deliberate planning at the policy level. Cities must integrate green spaces, corridors, and forest remnants into their design. Planting native species instead of ornamental exotics supports a wider range of bird life. Reducing pesticide use, avoiding excessive pruning and lawn mowing, and conserving wild patches within parks all create healthier habitats for insectivores and specialists. Individual behavior also plays a strong role. Black kites benefit from food waste at landfills and ritual feeding. Migratory birds wintering along the Yamuna in Delhi often survive on fried snacks handed out by visitors, replacing their natural diet of fish. Such foods are energy-rich but nutritionally poor, leading to long-term consequences for bird health. How then could one possibly help create a better environment for our winged neighbors?
So firstly, it's maintaining patches of vegetation around in our industrial areas, in our residential areas, in our commercial areas, planting more native trees and more native vegetation, which tend to support a greater diversity of wild species, avoiding the use of glass-coated manja, which is actually banned but is still also used, and many times birds fly into them and it is fatal for birds. Using bird-friendly lighting, so especially at night. So if you do not need to leave on lights outdoors at night, please don't do that. It can distract migratory birds, and it could also interfere with the circadian rhythm of the resident birds. Even in parks which are locked up at nights, we can explore, switching off the night lights.
Even in our most densely built cities, birds continue to find pockets of life. Their presence reminds us that urban areas are not just landscapes of concrete and glass. They can be shared habitats. Frugivorous birds in particular play a vital role by dispersing seeds of native trees and shrubs. By supporting them, we regenerate the very ecosystem that sustains both birds and people alike. With informed planning, thoughtful planting, and small daily changes, we can make our cities thriving ecosystems, not only for people, but also for birds and all life that depends on them.